everyone, it's that time of year again. It's Halloween once more. You know what that means. It's another holiday, so it's time for the long Halloween. But this is a special long Halloween. This is the final episode because we're at the end of our year-long journey. And who's we? Well, me, Phil, Lilith.
Hey guys.
And Tyler.
Hey everyone.
Can't believe it's been a year already.
And we're all together.
Yes. This is the long Halloween. It has been a long year.
Yes, we're all back together like Batman, Gordon, and Dent.
We'll let the listeners decide who's who.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can just see the emails pouring in now. Tyler's Two-Face.
Thanks. Okay. Man,
Right.
this is the conclusion of just an epic story, and I feel like when you read the story, you get more each time you read it, and you get to kind of draw your own conclusions. But still, wow, did you see that coming?
Yeah, that ending kind of confused me when I first read it, but I don't know if we should hold off on that. But I thought the interesting part of this was, Batman's rogues getting together, and of course it was like a big Harvey Dent story, but it was like, I think this is one of the only times we've seen kind of like Harvey playing the role of leader of Batman's enemies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense. He's a smart guy, but it's like...
He's always been kind of a lone wolf kind of thing.
And it's like, how do you get Joker to toe the line with that?
Convenient plot point, Phil.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, yeah, you get to kill a lot of people. Oh, okay. But yeah, beginning of this issue, Alberto gets unmasked as Holiday. Of course, yeah, right.
It was me, said Alberto.
uh,
And speaking of all the rogues getting together, that's my favorite panel. Because I just love that shot of all of them standing there in Falcone's office. It's just intimidating.
oh yeah, that 2-page spread, yeah. I like that page. I think it's page 23 with Harvey just sitting there saying "My city" with the gun pointed at Falcone.
That is good. I mean, there's a lot of great panels.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, my favorite one is when James and Barbara visit Gilda, but whatever. It's just nice simplicity, a little worried look on her face, and it's just like, okay, it's coming.
But I mean, yeah, we just get a lot of splash pages and 2-page spreads. Like, what is that, page 25 when Batman comes out through?
They went all out for the end of this one.
Oh yeah, this is it's a little bigger, like the first issue was.
Mm-hmm.
There's some great panels of Harvey. I mean, the few panels that are like black and white, but they look like they're smoke screened, are awesome. Of Batman, that one. I mean, the panel where he drops in from the roof,
Yes.
or from the ceiling with the bombs, he just looks amazingly huge.
Yeah, I like how they did the coloring when when the room's just filled with smoke. You got that whole, the grays and everything.
And you talk about simplistic. I like the one where it's outside Arkham Asylum with like the pumpkin on the spike.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a creepy, eerie, awesome panel.
And I also like how we finally call back to I Believe in Harvey Dent, because we got Gordon saying, I believe in Gotham City, and then Batman tells himself, I believe in Batman, which it gets me every time. I just chuckle so hard. I believe in Batman.
I believe in myself.
Well, you gotta believe in yourself to make it through.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was just waiting this whole issue, and it never came for Catwoman to just, come up to Falcone and be like, "You're my father."
God, can we just forget that? It's about as bad as Cyborg Superman being Supergirl's dad. Ugh. Hate it. I hate it.
I mean, in the comics, I think they've changed that after New 52, so I don't think he's her father, but who knows what Gotham's going to bring up.
Oh.
Hey, that
No,
means
I mean they come up with some twisted stuff, and I just shudder to think. Gabby
Yeah.
Bab could be her mom for all we know. Anyway,
that would be awesome. That would be a twist.
But just Harvey settling debts with everyone, like he shoots Falcone, and then he goes to see Vernon at the office, who betrayed him, and takes his revenge on him.
finally, he gets that sweet revenge on Vernon.
The final holiday killing.
I thought. I mean, the conversation that Gordon and Batman have with Two-Face on top of police headquarters at the end, where he says there were 2 holiday killers,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, Dent's obsessed with the number 2. He killed 2 people tonight with a 22, so that makes him a holiday killer 2. And they just leave it at that because, like, Alberto already confessed to all of these.
Dun dun dun. That was the dun 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 moment for me. How about you?
Yeah, it's. But
Because then we kind of quietly end the issue, you know, as she ends it. I believe in Harvey Dent. You're just like, wait, what?
But it.
All right, who wants to reveal the final pages?
I guess I will, because I had a problem with it because Batman never discovered this person. I don't think ever. It was,
Or suspected.
Or maybe
there's-
he did and he just felt bad for Harvey.
Because there's a
maybe.
couple
Just let
times
it
in the
be.
book he says, I was blind because I thought it was my friend Harvey Dent. Or he says, I was blind or something like that. He's like, it was my friend Harvey Dent. I accused him. And so I'm just saying, like,
after a year, the final reveal. Yeah, I guess Gilda says, talking to herself, that she did the first couple killings. The first Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But then Alberto Falcone was shot on New Year's, so and Harvey came home with his hair wet, so Harvey picked up where she left off.
It's
So-
ironic. They did all that to have a baby and they're not even together.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah.
like that story about the girl, the guy that sells something important to him to buy his wife those stupid combs she wants, and she cut her hair to buy him a Christmas present, kind of thing.
Yeah. But okay, so
the
Alberto.
most twisted gift of the Magi. Awesome.
But yeah, Alberto wasn't a psychopath and shot himself. Okay, good. He's just crazy and just confessed all these murders he didn't do to get Daddy's love. Okay.
What? There's actual cases of stuff like that. So I mean,
Yeah.
especially in like mafia stuff. So I thought that was kind of interesting that they did.
He
that
wanted
in
to
there.
get the respect that it came with and the fame. Like he talked about how, organized crime wasn't important in Gotham anymore, and his dad didn't recognize it. And Gotham had changed, and
He did.
it was showing him that.
It's just, I don't know. You confess to that many murders, you might not be around that long to enjoy it. I'm sure they're going to push for the death penalty.
There's no
It's
death
not-
penalty in Gotham. You get sent to Arkham, and that's it. And then you escape 50 million times, and we play cat and mouse with you. There's no Iron Heights prison in the set this time, apparently.
Yeah, Blackgate's not open yet. There's nothing for it.
Just a slap on the wrist.
Well, yeah. Well, basically the only. What do you want to say? Well, I was gonna say, I guess Poison Ivy's a metahuman, but Solomon Grundy. How do you get? Hey, Grundy, come with me. I need you to kill some people.
Grundy smash.
God.
Okay. Grundy lied to.
Grundy and Clayface need to have their own book. Like, just a little 6-shot.
And who do you think is shorter, Mad Hatter or Penguin?
Penguin, supposed to be. Right?
Well, it depends on the version.
In this,
Yeah, that's
this?
true.
yeah, in this they both look pretty short.
So, were you
I was like,
disappointed?
picture Mad Hatter was really short.
Hmm. What was that, Lil?
Were any of you disappointed with the ending?
Like I said, I was disappointed that like Batman didn't seem to figure out that it was Gilda, but
I liked it. I
Mhm.
definitely liked it. I was just like, yes, a woman, and she got away with it too.
Anything you want to tell us, Lil?
You know, I have my flare-ups with super villainy every now and then. I thought this was a great way to end it.
Mhm.
Bittersweet kind of thing. They, like I said, they really went all out. The artwork, they really stepped up their game. Everything from the inking to the coloring was just like, pow. And then the cover was just like such a deep kind of metaphor. Like, you know, it's been a long Halloween, and then, you know, the pumpkin split down the middle in the kind of Two-Face fashion.
Mhm.
And then we got the maggots on the other side and stuff. I thought it did a top-notch job with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, the whole thing's bittersweet. It's like you knew you weren't going to get a happy ending, because you knew what was going to happen to Harvey Dent, at least with this whole Two-Face thing, and you know, Batman's not going to ride off into the sunset with a girl or anything. So
With Catwoman.
no.
What side are you on? Sam's side. I've always been on my own. Now get out of my face. Kick rocks. Another great little scene.
Too selfish for a relationship. But I love when Two-Face is letting everybody out of Arkham, and he gets the Calendar Man, flips the coin, and it's like, nope, sorry.
Poor Calendar Man. He's got the raw end of the deal in this whole story.
It's basically just in Arkham by himself. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, bye.
He's singing a little
He's just
Joni
counting
Mitchell.
the days, watching the baseball.
Oh, that was a Kelly worthy pun there, Tyler.
Hey. So what else? Is there anything else in here?
I'm just sad that Gordon didn't dress up to go trick or treating. He should have dressed up as Batman.
Should have dressed up as Robin.
There's not a Robin yet. His Dark Victory hasn't happened.
Needs a Robin.
That would have been funny. Just be like, oh, Jim, you're not going to dress up? Like, no, I don't like oh, wait, he dressed his son up like a clown.
Oh, God, no.
Good job dressing James Jr. up as a clown. Nothing bad's going to happen to him.
Yeah, you're not going to turn him into a serial killer or anything. Oh.
It's funny because we have that whole clown situation right now.
Yeah.
Clowns creeping around.
And Batman fighting clowns.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, what was that, another country? Yeah. They sent in a guy dressed like Batman.
Yep.
Well, it's time for Batman. If there really is a Batman out there, it's time for you to step up. We got a super villain running for president and clowns roaming the streets. Come on, somebody get on this. One of you billionaires, time to get on it.
I don't know, every billionaire I've seen looks pretty old. Well, except for Zuckerberg, but...
Oh, we're doomed.
Yeah.
It's okay.
we need justice.
So, any final thoughts?
So where's this fall for you guys? Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. What, grade-wise, or?
Out of the 13, what would you... No, like, out of the 13, is this, like, in your top 3 favorite or top 5 favorite, or...
Oh, yeah, it's definitely in the top 3.
Oh, I agree. I mean...
Me too. It's number 2 for me.
The hardest is either... You have to have a strong bit start and a strong finish, and sometimes one of those can be lessening. And I feel with this one, you read it a couple times and you're like, wow, there's just so much to this. There's so much in this last issue. It doesn't disappoint.
Mm-hmm. So if this is number 2 for you, Lilith, what's your favorite issue?
It's the first one. I love how they set it up. Like I said, I love that they just pull you in with that, that film noir, but yet that like kind of Godfather feel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a great opening, I thought, and it was a lot of intrigue. And it's just like, okay, don't know how this is going to end, but I like how it's starting. And I've been a big fan of like the Gotham crime boss stuff. I think it keeps Batman relatable, but also it kind of harkens back to his beginnings, So so that always like just makes me happy. And he was being a detective, like he was actually being a detective, and we've been really missing that in the later years of Batman. So this is always kind of a nice little treat.
Not a trick.
Well,
I don't know. Was it
you
a
get
trick?
a 2-for-1.
Oh, 2. Only thing that's missing is Two-Face wearing a tutu.
Okay.
Quick, somebody make some fan art and send it to us.
No, but
why couldn't it have ended with Gilda being pregnant? Like that would have been crazy. Like with twins.
Jr.
She was pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. They were born February 22nd.
Oh.
No, February 29th.
But then that gets into 4, like every 4 years.
Exactly. There's no 2-year thingy.
They were born 2 hours apart.
Wow, that was a hell of a twin labor.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2 minutes, but 2 hours. Okay, Phil.
Oh, 2 minutes.
I put her through some pain. They were born February 22nd at 2:22 p.m. and 2:24 p.m.
That's too
So what
much.
would you guys grade this one?
Oh, it's an A.
Me too.
Oh yeah, it's an A+.
But no, I just wanted to say if anyone wants to recommend any more books for our Gotham Book Club, let us know. We'll review any Batman story for you.
We gotta find the perfect Jason Todd story that we all can agree on. I think, in celebration of the new Red Hood and Outlaws book, I think that needs to be revisited sometime.
I don't know what, like Death in the Family.
No, I cannot read that story one more time. I can't.
Well, I mean,
that story now.
what would be a good one to do next? I mean, do we want to stay with Jeff Loeb and then analyze his writing style and the way he does narrative and mystery, or do we want to do what's another really good collected story that's kind of like an Elseworld tale or something?
Well, didn't we talk about Dark Knight Returns?
Oh yeah, and we can talk about how it was great in the beginning, and then they beat a dead horse, and then it came back to glory. So, and then they tried to milk the cow till it was dust. So, yeah, that's a great thing to talk about.
So basically, let's people send us in, and then we'll discuss it, and we'll pick one and start it next month.
Or send in a couple. I mean, it'll keep us going. Do you want our thoughts on Hush?
That's kind of what I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I was thinking about with continuing the Jeff Loeb, like because you could look at how he wrote Long Halloween, then wrote Hush, and if the comparisons to just that mystery. I mean, it also deals with Harvey Dent. It deals with the unraveling of Harvey Dent.
Yeah, a lot of Catwoman too.
I'm sensing a theme. This is what Tyler's trying to say.
Well, like Charlie says, all these writers always obsess about something. I guess Jeff Loeb, it's Catwoman and Two-Face.
It's better than
So, I mean, maybe.
So be thankful.
So maybe Hush should be the one we follow up with, just as a comparison. Or do we do Dark Victory? That's what I'm saying. Let's. I'm up for any of them. Dark Knight Returns, whatever. It was good fun, just going, chapter by chapter.
Dark Knight Returns. We should have been doing that kind of on the side somewhere in preparation for Batman versus Superman. But I'm always down for Dark Knight Returns. So I got some interesting things.
But yeah,
But Hush is great because I don't think enough people talk about Hush, honestly.
yeah. So I think those are all on the list. And
Awesome.
I was gonna say if we do a Jeff Loeb theme, we can always do some issues of that Superman Batman series.
Oh yeah,
because no one here likes Superman.
The beginning. Or we could do the quick Superman for all seasons if we wanted to, just for fun. You know, it's 4 seasons.
Yeah, we could do that on Krypton Report.
Yeah. Sticking with the Jeff Loeb theme, and I don't know, we'll figure out one. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, just like I said, we'll build a list and send your thoughts. What should we review? What are you interested in? beforethebad@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Before the Bad Gotham Podcast. Twitter is @BeforeTheBadPod. And if you want to contact our host directly, Lilith, where can people talk to you?
You can talk to me about anything DC or Archie Comics related at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter, and then it's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com.
And Tyler Patrick.
And you can find me at JTY Patrick in pretty much anything. Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. And you can also hear me and Nia discuss Krypton Report, all things Kryptonian also.
Yes, and you can talk to me, anything DC or Marvel, NightwingPDP@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am at NightwingPDP. And you can hear all 3 of us along with 3 others on the new Legends of DC podcast, where we discuss everything Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. I can't wait to hear that Legends of Tomorrow.
I know, me too. I'm pretty excited to
it's gonna be
hear that.
It's gonna be a free for all. All right, is that it then?
Yep.
I believe so.
All right, everyone. It's been a long journey, but we're back.
Been a long, happy Halloween.
It's been a while. Yeah. So, go out, get some more treats yet again, and like I said, fill up our email bag with your treats of emails. Tell us, what do we review next? We need another, even if it's a smaller journey. We need a journey. Show us the way, listeners. But until then, I don't know.
Happy Halloween.
Yes. Happy Halloween.
And if you're trick-or-treating as any character from the DC universe, tweet us a picture. Tag us. I know Solomon's going as Batman. I tried, but Batman's what he wants. So that's what he's going as.
Batman.
And what's Luca going as, Phil?
Oh, him and I have matching costumes. We're both the Flash.
Ooh.
Which Flash, though?
It's the comic book, like the classic comic book Flash.
I was going to say, you can be Kid Flash and he can be regular Flash.
It's like the same exact costume, except for it's just a different size.
Oh.
So it's Barry Allen and Wally West.
That's right.
Grown up. Or Bart and Barry. I figure I'm probably going to end up going as Robin, so it is what it is.
Lilith, what's your Halloween costume?
Same as it is every year, Wonder Woman.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just love the delivery, same as every year.
Hey, I either go as Superman, Darth Vader, and the occasional Batman. Just rotate.
Well, when you find a costume that fits really well, you just kind of, as long as you don't put on too much weight, you can just like get away with it. You just can't go to the same party. That's all.
Mm-hmm. But
Florida hasn't seen me in Wonder Woman yet, so I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Nice. You're not going to dress as Speedy?
Oh, I totally should.
Yes.
But I should have started on that. Like, I actually ordered one of the costumes from one of those Chinese websites. It's just going to take forever to get here. It's not going to be here in time, I don't think.
All right, hold on. Listeners, if you want to, for long Halloween Fallout, send us your Halloween pictures or whatever. They're DC Comics related. But until then, like I said, get a hold of us and happy Halloween. Good night, everyone.